هلل الكون سرورا وابتهاجا عندما أشرق في الليل سراجا.
هلل الكون سرورا وابتهاجا عندما أشرق في الليل سراجا. عندما أشرق في الليل سراجا.
Hello everybody, my name is Amer Ramadhan and I'm from Ali Kha School. My presentation title is From Obstacles to Opportunities, The Cage. Well, stories, stories, stories. Stories are everywhere. As Arabs, we're the nation of stories. We enjoy listening and telling them as well. We are the nation of 1001 night stories. Don't worry, I won't tell you them at all. In fact, my story is much simpler than that. Last Monday, our English teacher stepped into the class and said, "Today I have a game for you." He wrote the word cage in capital letter on the board and asked us to make as many sentences as we can using the initials of the word. After a while, we started collecting our feedback. And when my turn came, I said, "Teacher, how about this? Challenges are everlasting gifts." He replied with a cheerful voice, "Wow, wonderful." Then he stayed silent for a few moments. And after that he told me, "I actually like what you have said, but what I meant is beyond that. You see, most people don't realize that challenges are everlasting gifts, and instead they treat them as cages that they trap themselves inside and never reach their full potential." I was amazed, and I started thinking about my teacher's words. I told myself that those people who became successful must have had hard times in their lives, but they were able to overcome them and become successful. So when I went back home, I searched the internet about successful people and their hard times. The results were amazing. Thomas Edison, he was one of the greatest characters in the history of humanity. Why? I'll tell you why. He had tons and tons of problems, but he never trapped himself in cages. His teacher said that he was too stupid to learn anything, but he didn't surrender and accept his teacher's words. In fact, he ended up inventing more than 1,000 inventions. Believe it or not, 1,000 inventions, including the phonograph, the iron nickel battery, and of course the light bulb, which he failed 99 times before finding out the right design of it. And when he was asked about his failed attempts, he said, "I haven't failed. I have found 99 ways that didn't work." Steve Jobs. Well, most of us know that Steve Jobs is one of the founders of Apple. But what most of us don't know is that he was kicked out of the company after 9 years from establishing it. But he didn't surrender. He didn't trap himself in the cage of the victim because some people wronged him and kicked him out of the company that he established himself. In fact, he managed to set up 2 successful companies, Next and Pixar. But that wasn't everything. He came back to Apple after 12 years from leaving it to become the CEO and made Apple what it is today. Now, I'd like you all to close your eyes and feel the darkness that our next character has all the time. Open your eyes now. The next cage that was thrown away is the cage of physical disability, and it was thrown by the Saudi inventor Muhammad Abu Daya. On April 14, 2008, when he was 21 years old, Muhammad had a car accident by a reckless car driver, which caused him 20-day coma, right leg loss, and full blindness. But thanks to God, when he woke up with a burning desire to success. When he was asked about his condition after the accident, he said, "I am like an arrow. I need to be pulled back so I can be launched forward." Let's watch this amazing video shot about him in an interview.
إعاقات أخلاقية مليئة في حياتنا، بينما اختزلنا القضايا في هذه المادية.
أنا دكتور أنا بصراحة لا أرى أن هناك حتى أمام المشاهدين ما يفرق بيني وبينك يا دكتور إلا هذه النظارة السوداء. يعني أنا كنت أقول ده إنه إذا كنت لا أقف على ساقين فأنا أقف على جبل من الطموح، وكنت أقول أنني إذا لم أكن أرى فأنا أبدا لم أفقد رؤيتي.
نعم.
ووضوح رؤيتي. فإن يأخذ الله من عيني نورهما ففي لساني وقلبي منهما نور.
حلو يا أخ مهند، لأن الإنسان هناك كثير من الناس الذي ينظر ولكنه لا يبصر، أنت تنطلق من البصيرة القلبية.
He really deserves this applause because he's an amazing character and has a great fighting spirit. This spirit led him to accomplish many great things in his life despite his disability. For example, he founded Esther Lab Center, he wrote books, he gave public lectures, and of course, he never stopped giving training in inventing. After all this, I was astonished. And I started thinking about myself. I told myself that those people who became successful are not better than me. They must have had hard times and... Those people who became successful are not better than me. In fact, my life is much easier than theirs. So why am I still trapping myself in cages? Why I haven't started my journey to success yet? So I decided on that day that I will never trap myself in cages again, and that I'll work and work and work and dream till my dreams come true. Now, in the end, I'd like to tell you about the 4 nevers that I believe in life. First, never give up working and dreaming. Second, never underestimate yourself. Third, never accept your mistakes, because failure is not making mistakes. Failure is accepting them and never improving yourself. And finally, never lose trust in Allah, because simply He's the most merciful and most compassionate. This is a message of hope for every one of us. And remember that hope stands for hold on, pain ends. Your attention is highly appreciated. Thank you everybody for listening and have a nice day.